The next workshop I'm going to be talking about is the Explosive Productivity Workshop from Summit. And in this workshop, I'm not going to go into too much detail because it was very similar to the Super Saturday video when they talked about the Franklin Covey four-quadrant chart. But I do think it's always a good reminder, and it's something that I know really helps me to have this at the forefront of my mind, is not to confuse what's urgent with what's important. So if you haven't watched the Super Saturday video, be sure to watch that. Or you can Google online Franklin Covey, I think it's called the Productivity Matrix, where it talks about your quadrant of things that are urgent and important, just urgent, or neither. And it really does help if you're keeping that constantly in your mind throughout the day. It really does help you, I think, maintain focus. I noticed after hearing the Super Saturday video that oftentimes I would let things that seemed urgent grab my time and my attention without really questioning whether they were actually important in the long run. So I've kind of learned now to not necessarily jump on what seems urgent in the moment, but to really focus on what I've set out to do for my day and what's important. And then a lot of times you'll notice that these seemingly urgent things can go on the back burner that you can get to later in the day. So that was the majority of what was talked about in that workshop. They also announced that through Beachbody, they're going to be doing some Franklin Covey workshops coming up. So there are various cities that these are available in, so keep an eye on your back office to see when and where these will be.